Back first time, bats, first few innings, their changeup. What was the team? You had a rough time with her in the first few innings. Talk about how do you feel the team wasn't able to handle the pitcher early?
Well, they don't call us the Fighting Texas Aggies for nothing, so we like to give people a little entertainment. But I just think starting off slow, we got punched in the mouth a little bit, and which is fine, but we just need to learn to keep punching people back and instead of waiting to the last couple of innings. But it is what it is. That's how the game works, and it's just that's how we play.
When do you think it changed? When do you feel like, oh man, we got him? This is going to be our game, because you're down 7-1 at one point. So when do you think, what changed at what time do you feel?
Honestly, when we scored that second run, we knew we were locked in. We knew we were going to get on. We told each other to keep it simple. We were on. If somebody made an out, the next person said, we have your back, and that's exactly what happened.
What did you see on that home run hit? Kind of what was going through your head, and did you know when you made contact that thing was out of there?
I'm gonna be honest, I blacked out. That usually happens when I hit home runs sometimes. I black out, but that's okay. But I didn't know. I honestly wasn't expecting a changeup, but I just was battling with 2 strikes, and the game of softball repaid me back for being a good teammate, being a good, having good spirits and everything.
Frankie, I think 7, 8, 9, if my math is right, got on base 8 times today. Just kind of how big is that for you guys as a group, kind of to set the table for the top of the lineup?
It's really something that we have been working on, and I think that's really important to not only have the top of the lineup do a lot, but also the bottom half as well. So.
Yeah, and then Mac, I mean, just kind of even after I guess that 5th inning, still down by 2, but just what was the feeling like in that dugout? Did it completely change, I guess, after putting up a 4 spot?
Honestly, I think the 12th man kind of helped us out, bring the energy back up, because honestly it was a little dead for a minute, but our fans and the people that are supporting us, no matter what, win or loss, they're here to hype us up, and they just did just that, and we followed. So the energy kind of travels through, and it just kind of fled out onto the field, and it was honestly an amazing experience. I've never felt that before.
Frankie, what about your double? Was that the same pitch last time, or are you looking for that pitch? Just what about that bat specifically?
Honestly, it's tough fighting in an 0-2 count, but you have to just do what you got to do, and it's something that I was looking for, an outside pitch, and just trying to score the run. So.
Frankie, how are you handling the starting job you just got, and are the pregame nerves still kind of in full swing, or how are those working?
Yeah, I do get nervous a lot, but then I just have to kind of calm myself down and just know that it's just a game, and just I have teammates, I have coaches, I have family, that they all have my back, and it's just work in progress.
For either of you guys, when you do get down by 6, just kind of how do y'all stay locked in? Is it y'all picking each other up? Is it the coaches saying something to you guys? Just how do you kind of stay focused and not let that snowball?
I think the most important thing is to not let it snowball. Sometimes it does happen, but at the end of the day, you need to have good spirits and keep being positive, because you never know what the game can do for you. The game, like I said, the game always repays those who wait and are patient. So letting the game come to us is also a big thing for for our team, and also having pitchers throw shutdown innings and keeping the momentum on our side is also important. And I think we did a really good job of doing that in the last few innings.
Mac, is that also the case when they take an RBI away from you and hit the runner? Because that's going to go to the outfield. You get a hit, you get credit for it, but you lost an RBI on that deal.
Honestly, numbers are numbers. It's not really important to me.
Mac, obviously you're a vet, but what have you seen from the youngsters like Frankie, KK, and others in their first 3 games at the college level?
They worked their butts off. They worked so hard in practice, whether, you're getting yelled at 20 times a day or you're just, you're just failing at everything that you're trying to do. But at the end of the day, it paid off, because she has impressed me, and as a vet, that's honestly the best thing she's the best thing I've ever seen come off the bench. So, and she's done her job pretty damn well.
Okay, Max, some of us are numbers guys. So 306 foot last night on a foul ball. What's the longest one you hit? That was kind of impressive last night, even though it was foul.
Honestly, that's a PR for me.
Okay.
I didn't know that was 306 feet until this morning.
Well, the ones that came in said you do that all the time. I mean, you know. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, but it's like 280 at
Okay.
most,
Okay.
but I've never hit 360 before, or 306.
yeah, that was
Not 360.
That was pretty impressive. I was gonna say 360. Wow.
I was like 360. That's out at Olson, but
I guess the follow-up question is that was it fair or was it foul?
in my opinion, I thought it was fair. But I'm also delirious sometimes when I always wanted to go on my side, but it is what it is. Can't control the umpires.
I heard you black out sometimes.
Yeah, I do black out a lot.
And so for later, whatever, you were a graduate, why pick A&M? So we file that away. We didn't ask you probably. It's the first time seeing why
Yeah,
A&M.
I loved my past school. SDSU is a great program, and I learned a lot. I value my education, and unfortunately, I didn't get into the master's program over there, which totally okay, but at least I am getting a great education here because it's not like I'm going to go make $1 million after college playing pro, but that's okay. I wish it was the case, but it's not. But I value my education, so I'm able to go get a good paying job afterwards.
Great, I could look it up, but you're getting a master's in what?
Sports management.
Okay.
Frankie, I guess just having a couple of games like this, coming back against Utah State, coming back against this so early in the season, just how big is that guy for you guys moving forward to know that you're never out of it?
I think it's a really big deal. Even though I wasn't here last season, I know that we fought, our team fought really hard against Texas, and that was really tough, and it still is to an extent. But I think it's just really, it puts us like at peace knowing that we can come back from anything.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
I just wanna
Thank
say
you.
Congratulations.